It's taken me a minute to respond to this comment. Never mind why. Don't do it. Definitely not. I know people have different opinions about this, and at one point in time, I would have agreed with you. But number one, I don't see that anywhere in scripture of a nose ring being a bad thing. The first instance, it's God speaking through the prophet Ezekiel in Ezekiel 16:12, and he says, "And I put a ring on your nose and earrings in your ears and a beautiful crown on your head." And he's talking about the adorning of his people Israel. It's metaphorical language, but it leads me to ask, if God was against nose rings, why would he adorn the people of Israel with one? The other place a nose ring is mentioned is in Genesis 24. Abraham is seeking a wife for his son Isaac, and he sends his servant to the land where he came from to find a wife for him of his own people. And when the servant finds the woman that he was praying for, he puts bracelets on her wrists and he puts a ring in her nose. And in Genesis 24, he's retelling that story and he uses that same word. The word is nezem, and it can refer to an earring or a nose ring, but both times it says, "I will give you a nezem for your nose," or "I put a nezem on her nose." So it's very clear what it's talking about. In ancient Hebrew culture, nose rings were given as gifts, and they were a symbol of beauty and value, and oftentimes they were given as bridal gifts. My dad is a pastor. I grew up in church, and I went to Bible college afterwards, and I was around a lot of church people my entire life. And a lot of them would have looked down on someone like me for wearing something like this or having something like this, which, by the way, is a tattoo of a semicolon. That means that I survived a suicide attempt, actually more than one, and my story is not over. But when I look in scripture, I see a whole lot of people that didn't quite fit with the religious crowd. I see fishermen with anger issues. I see foreign women that used to worship idols but turned to the one true living God. I see a teenager from a town of nowhere giving birth to a king. And I'm really glad that I serve a God who doesn't look at people based on their appearance, but he looks at the heart. So I love you. I wish you nothing but the best, and I'm glad you enjoyed my video. I hope you keep watching. Maybe you'll learn something along the way. Sonia. What? I was just kidding. Goodness gracious.